All right, hello Sagittarius. We are going to do a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sagittarius stelliums, or if you just have strong Sagittarius in your energy, this is what's on the horizon for March 2023. So let's go ahead and get started. What is on the horizon for Sagittarius for the remainder of March 2023? So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor. So this looks possibly work related. Okay, so this looks work related to me. There could be something going on with work. The Knight of Pentacles is coming in reverse though. So it's like maybe there's a slowdown at work. And if this is about a relationship, I feel like there's a pause, like nothing's moving forward because either you or someone and this connection, if this is romance, is like not budging. So there's lack of movement possibly, and if this is about work, then there could be lack of movement when it comes to work. Maybe things are slowing down or something like that. What is going on with, well, let's see, what's brewing, what's on the horizon for Sagittarius for the remainder of March 2023. What is on the horizon for Sagittarius? We have destroyed, shattered, broken, effed up. Someone had this, it wasn't quite this card, but it was like someone effed up and someone knew that they effed up. So something got destroyed here. And we can kind of see that with the Knight of Pentacles. Because in this particular deck, this knight is coming in. There's two knights in this particular deck. And this one is coming in ill-dignified. So he's falling off his horse. There's stagnation. There's a lack of forward movement, or something's coming to a standstill. A foundation that maybe you were working towards with someone is crumbling. And then we had red lipstick stains, evidence of cheating. So if there was some type of situation where somebody was cheating, it looks like that relationship, that connection has been destroyed and there's basically no moving forward. Who is coming towards Sagittarius? Who is coming towards Sagittarius? The Wheel. So there's some type of positive change. What is this Wheel bringing in? What is this Wheel bringing in for Sagittarius? We have the Fool. The Fool and the Knight of Cups. The Wheel is upright, so I feel like there's an opportunity. Yeah, and then we have the Fool again. This is the Fool that came out. So this is the Fool falling off the cliff. So this is like foolish behavior. And then the Knight of Cups is backwards on this horse. So somebody was trying to be a player. It's right under destroyed. Somebody thought they was a player, but they were acting foolish. And there could be an opportunity. I don't know if it's you, Sag, or someone else that did something foolish that kind of screws up a connection in a relationship. But it's like there's some type of opportunity. The Wheel brings change and it brings an opportunity, but it's up to the individuals what they do with that opportunity. And so I would watch out for foolish actions if it's you or possibly somebody else that's coming that might be doing this to you. Someone might just be really arrogant and they just think that they can have, they can have whoever they want. They can play people, disrespect people, see people behind their back, see other people cheat, do whatever it is that they want, and they won't get caught, but someone gets caught here. And then and then there's some type of, they feel foolish and then they feel angry. There's a little bit of like anger, or I wouldn't say anger, but this night is like sloppy. It's a sloppy night. And it's kind of like in a moody energy because it knows it's screwed up here. Just watch, like if it's you, Sagittarius, just be mindful, be self-aware of what it is that you're doing, your actions. Tell us about evidence of cheating. Tell us about this evidence, please. Tell us about this evidence. I feel like this is someone. Tell us about evidence of cheating before I say anything else. What do we need to know? Is it love or an illusion? Your reality may be an illusion and not seeing the truth of a situation. So it's like understanding, do you really love this person? Is this person really worth it? Or is it just the idea of being cheated on, the idea of being rejected? We also have baiting, in it to win, seducing, using weaknesses. So using somebody's weaknesses, someone may have like baited somebody in, caused them to like seduce them in a way, but then it's not really there, not really actually who they say they are, or not really in it to be in a relationship with whoever they were trying to seduce, but just to know that they can, just to feel like they can have that sense of arrogance. Someone who likes to flirt a lot. They flirt a lot with people, and it's just to feel like they can get attention. It's just to feel like they can get somebody's attraction. Sometimes some people even do that to feel like they can steal somebody away from somebody else. This could be going on in the workplace. How does this person feel? Whoever Sagittarius is dealing with here, how does this individual feel about Sagittarius? What are their feelings for Sagittarius, please? We have the grass is greener. So somebody thought the grass was greener elsewhere. I need time to see if there's better options, is what it said. Or someone just tried to play you, but they kind of played themselves here with this Fool card. So the person that's coming towards you, I feel like is playing themselves for a fool. They think they're playing you possibly, but they're playing themselves, is what I'm seeing. Status of the connection. Status of the connection. Attraction. So there may have been lots of romantic attraction between the two of you. This person may just be the type of person, like I said before, where they are easily, looks may be the only thing that matters to them. And so they're easily persuaded and seduced and attracted to really anything and anybody. I mean, I wouldn't say anything and anyone, but it's like this person is not stable. They're not, if they're looking for love, they're going about it all the wrong way. They're just easily seduced. And who wants somebody like that? They could even be attracted to your friends if you have friends around. There could be somebody that's at a distance, or this is a work situation, or I feel like it's somebody at a distance possibly that's seducing them. They could be online, but it's like they get caught here. Somebody does. Let's see how the signs are feeling about Sagittarius, Aries to Pisces. How do the signs feel about Sagittarius, Aries to Pisces? All right, so if you're dealing with an Aries love triangle, gosh, this is like reeks of, this is definitely a third party. It says, I've been seeing someone else and I'm having trouble choosing. So if there's nothing moving forward in your connection, like it's just been stagnant here, Knight of Pentacles, it's because you're dealing with someone who's dealing with somebody else. We have, if you're dealing with a Taurus, we have unintentional. It says, I never meant to hurt you. I'm not who you think I am. Some of you Sagittarians might be the one that is seducing somebody else. And so you're the third party, but they're still hanging on to someone else and they're not letting them go. Possibly it's even a situation of it being an ex. But there's energy where someone is holding on to two people. But it's going to backfire. It's just going to backfire here with this Fool. It's going to backfire on whoever is being the one that's doing the cheating, the playing around, the lying to everyone, the seducing, the sloppy, talking to everyone and just flirting and just out there, it's going to backfire on them. If you're dealing with a Gemini, let them go. So a Gemini may be trying to let you go. How does Cancer feel about Sagittarius? We have freedom. It says, I want the freedom to pursue my own happiness right now. How does Leo feel? We have double life. I'm living a double life and I'm a different person in each. So if I really feel strongly with the fire signs, those of you dealing with fire signs, there's definitely third party energy there. How does Virgo feel? Late nights, thoughts of you keep me up at night. Even if I fall asleep, I dream of you. So they either feel the brunt of their foolishness towards you and regret it, or if you're the one that's doing the cheating, Sagittarius, then they're wondering if you are. It's kind of like anxiety, wondering what you're up to, what you're doing. If you're dealing with a Libra, we have I choose you. I'm sorry for taking so long to realize it's always been you. A Libra might try to come back, after the grass is greener elsewhere. So a Libra might come back and say that they choose you, but be careful with that sweet talker, flirter type energy coming from Libra. Scorpio, we have missing you. I never missed anyone in my life as much as I miss you. So Scorpio really misses you. Maybe they're trying to figure out if it's really love, or maybe they're just really, you know, if it's because they're feeling rejected, or if it's infatuation, because there's some type of an illusion here as well. If you're dealing with another Sagittarius, we have your choice. So maybe they feel like they could be blaming you for something. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, we have fantasizing, and it says, I can't stop my mind from escaping to a world where only you and I know. I feel like if you're dealing with a Capricorn, if you're the third party, they're fantasizing about you while they're in a relationship elsewhere, or a Capricorn is fantasizing about someone. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they might be fantasizing about somebody else. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, we have friend support. I've been seeking my friends' advice about our relationships. And I do feel like there's something here about friends being in the picture here. So someone could be talking to friends about all this that's going down, or talking to people at work. There could be gossip about this situation, about people at work, especially if this is a workplace scenario. There could be like a boss, maybe you're a boss, or somebody else who is a boss that's involved in this situation. And that could be too why there's a lot of gossip surrounding this. And if you're dealing with the Pisces, we have family, and it says, my focus has been on my family. They mean the world to me. Whoa, just a minute. All right, so what is the potential or the most probable outcome between Sagittarius and this person? What is the most probable outcome between Sagittarius and this person? All right, it says sex. So I physically crave you. I fantasize about all the sexual things I want to do to you. So for some of you, I'm feeling like we have drinking at the bottom of the deck. Let's meet up for drinks to loosen up the mood. For some of you, I kind of feel like maybe you're a third party situation, or you're dealing with someone where there wasn't a very strong foundation. Nothing ever really moved forward. It was at a standstill, but they're still like hanging out and getting together. And if there's no foundation in the connection, then the person or people involved are going to feel like there's nothing wrong with them going outside of the connection and seeing other people. So either you were with someone where you didn't have a strong foundation and they're just talking to other people whenever other people come around to talk to, or you are the third party, or you are the one that's maybe doing the cheating. Get in where you fit in. It's however it resonates, but there's something here about there's definitely third party all over this. And it looks like you two do get together. There's definitely attraction, and someone here is possibly talking to friends, family about how to get back in good with you if you cut them off for cheating, for seeing if the grass is greener, for leaving, and maybe you not knowing where they went, and then they come back. If they come back and try to act like they've just been, busy working or whatever, no, they were talking to other people. For a lot of you, this definitely looks like possibly some type of a workplace situation. How does this person feel about, if Sagittarius is dealing with someone who's seeing other people, how does that person feel about Sagittarius? How does that person feel about Sagittarius? Sexually hooked, addicted to sex, intense sexual chemistry, frequent sexual encounters. So you're dealing with someone who, again, you're either the third party and someone's in a relationship somewhere else, but you're the third party and they're cheating on them. I feel like that comes to the light. If they're in a relationship, that gets destroyed. Whoever's in a relationship, that relationship gets destroyed, because this person is possibly moving towards Sagittarius because they have sexual attraction. I don't see any love cards here, by the way. This is all sexual attraction. This person might have a sexual addiction. If you were in like a relationship with someone, it was more like a, what do they call it these days? A situationship. There was no real foundation here. There was no, there wasn't a foundation. This person, although they talk to other people, they're still very sexually attracted to you. So even though there's no foundation between the two of you, it could be just hookups, friends with benefits. They come and they go. They still are very, very much sexually attracted to you, and they still want you to be, there on rotation, almost is what I'm getting. So this person could have people on rotation, you being one of them. Additional messages for Sagittarius. What additional messages for Sagittarius do we have? What does Sagittarius need to know or be aware of? Advice for Sagittarius. Maturity. It says mature love is not letting love consume you, but rather gracefully accepting the dangers, the beauty, and the power of love. So some of you might be perfectly fine with a situation where everybody's seeing everybody. Maybe that works for you. And if it does, then congratulations, because it looks like that's what's here. So you may not have a problem with someone seeing other people. Let's see. Additional messages, advice for Sagittarius, please. We have strength, and this talks about having great inner strength, releasing harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. So, some people can have like friends with benefits, connections, and that does take a lot of it. It depends on if someone is just like, they're just selfish and they don't have, they cheat and they lie to people. But if everyone's honest and open, that does take a certain level of maturity to be able to do that and not get jealous and not, get needy and all those kinds of things. So with strength here, there may be times where if you are one of those that are dealing with that situation where there is a certain level of maturity and you're able to just have a connection with someone that's not stable, that's not really going anywhere. It's more of a friend connection. Use this strength to release anything that comes up where you start to feeling, jealous. It's having this strength card to be able to get through those times where maybe, I mean, we're all human, right? So things might sneak up and, oh, I don't really like, whatever the case might be, where you start to, jealousy might start to creep in. The strength card is going to get you through that. So taming your jealousy, taming that inner lion, basically, because the strength is Leo energy. Some of the major signs we have here is Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Also, if it was a friends with benefits connection or whatever the connection was, maybe you want to forgive someone and let them go. Using the strength, again, having the strength to forgive someone and releasing your judgments of them doesn't mean that you have to get back with them. Maybe you do. Or maybe it's just about releasing the negativity, releasing, grudges that you have towards someone for putting you in a third party situation. It's just letting that negativity go and moving on towards something else. Let's go ahead and think of a question. Think of a question, Sagittarius, and we will pull a card for Sagittarius. What is the answer to Sagittarius's question? But I feel like this is, we have this wheel here. It's time for someone. For those of you where it's like, no, you're being cheated on, it's going to come out. It's time for it to come out. Someone's getting caught. Also, be careful again here with the drinking, because I'm seeing like this Knight of Cups, a lot of drinking. We have apology as well. So someone wanting to apologize, that's that forgiveness we talked about. But, maintain awareness of yourself so that you're not the one that's in this foolish energy, because it's like this Knight of Cups is drinking. They can't handle their liquor or whatever the case is. They fall right off this cliff. It's just foolish behavior. All right, so I just wanted to get that out. Sagittarius, what is the answer to Sagittarius's question? What is the answer to Sagittarius's question, please? We have in the near future and improving health. All right, so that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope that you all stay blessed. Have a fantastic rest of the month, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.